today we're looking at a 1/6 Hot Toys. Iron Man. I keep getting these things. I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I can't. What do I tell you, man? What do I tell you? I don't know how to get out of it. The Iron Man. It's just such a likable figure. Big Bad Toy Store. Link down below. Use that link upon checkout. Help me help you, guys. Use Big Bad Toy Store. They have everything at as soon as it releases, and then you get it, and then you play with it, and then you go out in the sandbox, and then you take your pictures, and then you say, hey, what am I doing? I'm 36 years old. I'm not 36, but 1/6 scale sneaky version for the retro armor. It came out 2 years, I think, ago, and it was retailing around $260, somewhere like that, $260-ish. And I saw this on eBay for $360. I said, hey, would you take $260? He said, yeah, sure, I'll take it. I was like, so that's how this came upon me. Got a great deal on it. This thing is awesome. I just love the look with the chrome accents and the red and the gold. I just love it. You just gotta have it. So let's go over the box here. The sneaky box for this retro versions are awesome. I love the design, the feel of it. It has these textures, and you just want to touch your boxes all day long. So let's unbox this bad boy. Yeah, it's a sleeve. It looks freaking awesome. Would you look at that, guys? Would you look at it? It's amazing. The design of the box and how it presents the figure, it's immaculate engineering in a box. Yeah. So let's get into it. I'll crack this bad boy open, and let's get the figure out. Now this figure I was hunting eBay, and the guy didn't have it up for more than I would say he probably had it up for a few hours, because I refresh I type in Hot Toys Iron Man, Hot Toys Star Wars, and Hot Toys Batman, and I click newly listed. That way I can see every figure that comes up on eBay. I creep on eBay, basically. That's what I do. And I just get into it. I just make sure I get the deal. If I've been hunting for a figure, who knows? It may pop up, and then boom, 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 bada bang, boom, 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 boom. It's there. Next thing you know, it's there. So that's how I do my Oh my God, he's never taken off the sticker thingy from the base. Would you looky there? So this is practically a brand new figure. That's awesome. That's a nice surprise when you get a figure from eBay. Oh, that feels so good. So he does come with the dynamic base with the stand that does the thing with the bending, and it doesn't even look like he used that either. It's not even bent at all. I don't know, it doesn't look like he's used it. Oh, it's tough. That means he didn't use it. Oh yes, I get to take its virginity. Toy, whatever you want to call that. So you just screw in this big. Is this supposed to be gold? I don't know if this is supposed to be gold, but that's how it is right there. I was in the middle of dinner, and I just got up to say, hey, I'm gonna make a video. Back to the video. So we're looking at here an amazing figure. Like I said, I got it. It's literally brand new. The guy looked like he did he use it? Did he like display it? He said he's never taken out the batteries, which it looks like so. Iron Man little hands. One side is weird looking, and the other is normal looking. So anybody know the story of this guy? I don't even know what movie he appeared in. I mean, Iron Man 3, but like what part in the movie he appeared in. Was he even in the movie? Was he even in the movie, or is this... I'm looking under it because of my diecast one I had Just got the Mark IV. Came with a ton of stuff. So that was, I love figures when they come with a ton of stuff. It's so attractive to me. So that's it. This guy comes with hands, the figure, a base, a stand, and that's it. Can anybody tell me if that bottom base part is supposed to be like a, I guess, like a goldy color? It looks like a gold. I don't know. I think that's the way it's supposed to be. It doesn't look faded, but let's get behind the figure. That's gonna be my new catch. Let's get behind the figure. So now we are behind the figure, and this, I mean, guys, you can just look at it, and this retro design of the Iron Man. I don't even know if it's in the movie, but the sneaky version, that was an Iron Man 3, I think, flying around doing his dingling, whatever he does in the movie. And this I never saw. I never seen, but in the promo pics, they have it with the other Iron Man fighting. So I'm assuming he played a role somewhere. Like the Hot Rod, he was literally in the movie for like 1.3 seconds. Tony Stark was about to jump into it until it was blown up to bits. And like this one, I don't remember this because this was an amazing piece. I love the way it looks. It's just amazing. It's pretty. I love the gold with the red. It's so rich looking, and it's every bit of it. I just love the design. It's almost like a stealthy, what'd you call it? A jet. It's like a stealthy jet. Yeah. So let's do that. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Oh yeah. So, like that chrome is what attracted me. If this was like a flat color, it probably wouldn't have gotten to me as much as it is getting to me now. It's very attractive. I love the paint. I love the as usual, Hot Toys does awesome paint jobs anyway. There's nothing on here that really like hinders the likableness of this figure per se. All of this is just an amazing work. Also, it has a very nice, easy detachable plate for his chest. And I didn't put in the batteries. Like, again, I said, I'm stopping the crazy stuff I do, which putting in batteries into your Hot Toys, it's considered crazy for me because that's a little feat that I can't do anymore because I was doing it to my Iron Patriot? Think of my Iron Patriot. It's putting in the batteries, right? And all of a sudden, I'm like screwing, and it just won't come out. So, long story short, the screw like ate all the threading to a point where you can't thread it out. So that part damaged, and I had to like take desperate measures to get the battery compartment out. But basically, I'm not gonna put the things in there. Oh, the background should be red, I feel. Red? Is this red? This is red. Red doesn't show up good though. Let's keep it going. And then the chrome parts accented here and there just looks amazing. I love the design. Like I was saying, it looks like a jet. It looks like a stealth jet fighter. And just the colors and whatnot. Let me brighten it up a little bit. Just the colors and everything just really brings out the Iron Man in this. The retro color scheme, I believe, is the gold and red. So that's retro, I guess you would say when you say retro, because multiple versions like the Bones retro came in red and gold. I'm believing that's what it is. Now this plate is a gold, more of a gold tint. Let me see if I can. It's more of a gold tint. I can't really pick it up. But it's more of a nice, luxurious gold tint. I love that. That's nice. The base being what it is, it's very nice. The design, Mark 5. Is this 15 or 5? 15. And sneaky and all that. His head is in there. It looks just amazing. Now let's go over the back of the figure. It's just as good as the front, really. It's just amazing. I love it. And here we have the back, gold parts, joints, stuff like that, greatness. It's awesome. I mean, this guy didn't come with any attachables like magnetic shoulder stuff and arms and stuff like that, but you guys get the idea with this one. It's just a basic Iron Man retro figure, which I'm totally fine with. Now, the head is amazing. I just love that. I love that gold. I just love it. It's just so pretty. Look at that. The way it shines and reflects. It's got a little bit of hairline scratches, but I mean, in person you can't really notice it. Let me just see if I can clean all that off. In person you can't really notice it. It's really nice. The chrome, I think it's electroplated. It's got to be, because that's the type of method that Hot Toys uses. It's electroplating their chrome, which makes it for a very, very nice figure. It makes it, I don't know how long these electroplates last, but it's just amazing. Now, I can probably get away with some articulation on this guy, because the fact that it's plastic and a lot less brittle. So these have more of a ratchet joint per se. They make kind of a, let me bring it up to the microphone. Not sure if you got that sound note on that one, but it has more of a, like a ratchet sound to it. I mean, something that locks in the articulation and very nicely tight joints for the figure it's when it's been made. And on top of that, it's a pre-owned figure, so you're getting a really, I got it, well, more so me, I got a really good deal on this. It looks like he pushes in that thing. Guys, I don't want to really damage my figures here, but for the sake of what the hell. See, that's why I said read the manual, because I didn't on this guy. And now I'm here futzing around with this and I don't know what I'm doing. So, but head articulation, stuff like that, that's great. It's fully mobile. It's awesome. The arm articulation is great as well. It's not as fragile like your diecast counterpart. I don't know, when it becomes diecast, it just becomes a hell on earth. Oh my god, is that a paint chip I see in there? Wait a second, what is that? There's a paint chip right in there. Ooh. Ooh. Does this lift up for articulation wise? Nope. But this presses in. Guys, I don't know what that does, but that presses in. Thigh, let's see, leg articulation. I always go for these parts now because I know Iron Man figures that those parts move and whatnot. So let's go for some leg articulation. Look at all those pretty joints in there. Look at that, huh? Nice and pretty joints. Now these are massive. I love the massive legs back here. It's so weirdly, awkwardly back, like big. I don't know why it's so big. And it does like articulate, two-stage articulation at the feet, and then this shielded part kind of raises up just a little bit here and there, but that's about it. But all in all, this figure is a great figure. It's a beautiful looking figure. I tend to put the other hands on them, the hands that articulate the fingers, because those give you more of a wider opportunity to articulate your figure into poses that looks more Iron Man-esque. You can do the Doctor Strange kind of look right there. But all in all, that's a great figure. If you can get this for a deal like I did, and you've been hunting this, it's a straight buy. You don't even think about it. And luckily, I got lucky, and the guy selling it didn't abuse his figures, and I think that's a two-stage one. First, this goes down. Yeah, that. So this is an amazing figure. Love it. Just the look of this, it looks like a classic Iron Man next to your other Iron Man. If this is standing in your collection, this is probably one of the most out. Besides the Midas one, this is probably the most fanciest looking Iron Man, giving it that red with that gold, and then the yellow golds, and then the flat looking colors here and there. I'm not too sure if any other parts open up, but I like the feel of the plastic ones. This is my first plastic Iron Man, and I've started with diecast. I kind of spoiled myself before I got in the game, and this one really feels good. I love the way this feels. It feels more, not as brittle, like you're gonna break it. Let me bring over this guy I just got. This guy feels like it's going to break. This guy really... Well, look at, there's a big difference in reds. This is from Iron Man 2. That one, retro, is from Iron Man 3. And there's a big difference in red. As you can see there. Oh, don't fall, Mark IV, don't fall. So, big difference there. As you can see, this is more of a deep, nice, fancy. In person, these gold outlines and stuff, they poke out so nicely. So luxurious looking on this Mark IV. The only thing on the Mark IV I probably didn't like is that his helmet wasn't as metal looking as it should be. I think they should have done a metal die-cast helmet cover for it, making it more, you know, better looking on the paint job, because it's the head, it's a helmet sculpt. Unlike this retro version, it's electroplated, so it looks more like a chrome. It looks more real, I don't know, how would you say it? More really Iron Man. I mean, that Iron Man look rather than this. I mean, in camera it looks like that, but to me, when I'm being picky, I just feel it looks a little bit plasticky. It just looks a little bit on the plastic side. So that's my take. Both of these are still great figures. I would still buy the crap out of these things, and that's why I bought them. So if you can get your hands on something like this for $260, free shipping, and this guy didn't use it, as you can see, he still had the sticker things on the base. Like, you can still see the outline. It's still there. It's amazing. It's awesome. So now take these down and do some photography with them. I can already tell you these guys are probably going to be freaking awesome on photography. They're going to be awesome. Love the way this guy looks. Love the way this guy feels, looks, and even tastes. What did I say? Huh? Okay, bye.